Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Clay Buchholz. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today they'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Up the middle, Bregman handles. On the run, throw to first. Throw picked out of the dirt, body save.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
So up next for Chicago, Ray Durham. 0-1. Buchholz, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Man at second. Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ward, the next to hit. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's way high. 2-1.
2-1. Oh.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike. Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Harold Baines stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. There's the strike up high. And the count even at 1. And that one pulled foul. And now the count is even. Fights it off. He'll see another. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
No pitch signaled now. And a balk is being called.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. And if it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. He caught it behind his back. And that's a nice play to end the inning. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Back here at Fenway, and today's starting pitcher, number 57.
Boog, 8 solid innings his last time out, picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Fought off foul. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now batting Jarren Duran. 4 for 13 in the series entering this one. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fourth, first baseman, David.
Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Coming off a big one in their game yesterday, Wilyer Abreu.
Boy, he's really piling up the ribbies in this series, man. 7 runs knocked in already. You got to give credit to his teammates for getting on base ahead of him and giving him those opportunities. But ultimately, it's on him in that spot to knock those runners in, and he's been doing it. Good for him, making the most of every opportunity.
Late swing, foul to the left. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the finale of this 4-game set. Next pitch is outside. Upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The next offering misses. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Done. And there are 2 down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, strike one is
One
so
strike.
critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And fouled off. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Boston strands a pair. We played an inning. No score. Back here in
Leading off
Boston.
for the
Here's
White
the left
Sox,
fielder,
left
Adam
fielder,
Dunn.
Adam Dunn.
Buchholz back to work. And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting seventh, third baseman, number 23.
And up next for Chicago, Robin Ventura. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Nope, that's away.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Jermaine Dye in
ball,
now.
no
Takes
strike.
ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. Had the day off yesterday. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. No score here in the second. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. That one down the line, and foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here in Boston,
Leading
bottom
off
half of
for
inning
the
number
Red
2.
Sox,
Now it's the power speed
designated
combo,
hitter,
number 55.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Now this is in the air down the line. Baines gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up
Batting
enough to really
seventh,
drive it.
Center fielder,
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Abreu with 4 runs batted in his last game. 1 down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Number 15 at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth, catcher, Connor.
Digging in, Connor Wong. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And that one fouled off. Ball
That's
one there. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, to his knee, the throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
White
Top
Sox.
half of the third
Shortstop,
inning, and now
number
the
13.
shortstop, number 13. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Grabs it barehanded, over to first. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
You knew it was going to be a close play the entire time, and that's exactly how it played out. Solid attempt by the third baseman, but it was always going to be tough with such a speedy runner going down the line.
Ray Durham steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one's in there. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Now a fly ball to right center. Durant on his way over. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
And next is the designated hitter, Frank Thomas. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Slider clips the zone.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Right through there for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If they're at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down. Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
There goes the runner. Pitch inside.
No strike.
Throw to second. He's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first, and that is the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, center field. Dive. Settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Next to hit, Jaron Duran.
Jaron
1 for 1
Duran.
with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swing and a ball popped up. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Out to center, dive under it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Manny
So digging in,
Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez. Fly to left his first time. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, out to short. Zips it to first. That is the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a look
for
at how
White
the series
Sox,
has played
right
out so
fielder,
far.
Harold Baines.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Wow,
Left
short
fielder,
work to send it
Adam
back in to
Dunn.
start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
One down, base is empty. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Strike three, got him with the backdoor breaking ball.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Robin Ventura steps to the plate for the White Sox. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they go quietly there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Back now at Fenway.
Leading
John
off
Sciambi and
for
Chris
the
Singleton
Red
with
Sox.
you. And leading
First
off the bottom of the
baseman,
4th, David Ortiz. High fly ball, right field. Baines gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, third baseman.
Rafael Devers up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Devers measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
No, with the shift on, hits right into it, and he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 55.
Here now the Red Sox DH. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that one hammered. Baines drop step going back and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
At the plate, Wilyer Abreu. Center field, dive in and to his right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's
White
duel
Sox,
so far. Here's
center
how the
fielder,
starters
number
have performed
24.
up to this point. Buchholz back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Thice in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Galaney in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And there's a foul ball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
On the ground, right side. Bregman fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Red Sox 1 and the White Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, number 15.
Number 15.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, the catcher,
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Spin throw, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2.
Second baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that is out of play. Wong leads off first with 1 away. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. And that's outside.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 1 and the White Sox nothing. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. And a swing and a miss.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
In the air, left field, and there's 1 down.
Up next for Chicago.
So now it's the White Sox DH, Frank Thomas.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. swings through that.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
White Sox down a run. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first base runner since the third inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Ward.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. That clips the zone. That's strike one. That clips the corner.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And just misses with that one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
They get one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So 2 down now. And here is Harold Baines. First pitch, and he just misses. There's the strike of the knees. With the tying run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Red Sox 1 and the White Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Right fielder, Jaron Duran.
And it's fouled away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball.
All game
Strike.
long, he's really done a great job of keeping these hitters guessing. You've got to play with that front foot. He's done exactly that, keeping them off
1-2.
balance.
That one not close, and the count is 1-2. Fly ball down the line, done. Drifts towards it, nabs it, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Manny
Here's some real
Ramirez.
power at the plate. Manny Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls.
Pretty
1 strike.
frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Inside,
corner.
just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1 ball.
Just an
2 strikes.
outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That one is absolutely belted. Done. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field.
Up
It's a
next
deep part of the
for the Red
ballpark.
Sox,
Tell you what,
first
that wind is
baseman,
blowing straight
David
in.
Ortiz.
Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top of inning number 7. Now at the plate, Adam
Dunn.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Devers throws out to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Missed with a changeup. The count now 2-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And it remains 2-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Clay Buchholz out of the game. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for
Justin
the Red Sox.
Slayton gets handed the rock out of the pen.
63.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Dye in the box again, takes a strike. White Sox down a run. Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. Swing and a tapper. Wong on to first, and the White Sox go quietly. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 1 and the White Sox nothing. Bottom of the 7th, Devers now. And Devers hits that one. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 55.
And stepping in for Boston, number 55. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
In the air, right side of the infield. Ward under it. They got it for out number 2.
Man, he just couldn't lay
Up
off
next,
right there. Those
for the
high
Red
fastballs,
Sox,
they just look
center
really
fielder,
good because they're eye
Junior
level, but they're just about
Abreu.
impossible to get the barrel to.
Abreu at the plate now as he chases after that one. Action in the pen down there. Penn Murphy up and loosening in the pen. Anderson warming up as well.
One and two.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And here's the catcher, Matt Thaiss. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
One strike.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Stays alive. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Towards first, and that's a foul ball. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Yeah, the batter now, Ozzie Galani, holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He
Now
looks
batting,
locked
number
in.
5.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Stepping in, Ray Durham. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Duran raging back towards the wall. And out of here. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One down. Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Wong snags it, and there's 2 down.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home
Now
run.
batting,
Forget about
the
now
first
being
baseman,
behind on the
Ryan
scoreboard.
Ward.
Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Ward, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. Ball.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Baines stands in now and watches strike 1. Just missing there, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Penn Murphy.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. High in the air, out to right. Baines trying to get there. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Wong, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Chris Sale, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And that one fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard ground ball for a base stop.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's Alex Bregman, and fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Galaney settles under this one. Makes the grab with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Jaron Duran now at the plate.
Red Sox, right fielder Jaron Duran.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
And now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And that is the third out of the inning. Boston strands a pair, and our score remains 2-1.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Back inside Fenway Park, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now Adam Dunn. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Josh Winkowski. This is his third time out this year.
Number 25, Josh Winkowski.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Ventura batting with one down, takes a strike. Next pitch is outside. And that's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
He'll do it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Number 24.
So up next for Chicago, Jermaine Dye. There's the strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swinging a foul straight back. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 outs. Slider misses outside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Popped in the air, left field. Ramirez pulls that one down, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Red Sox 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Chicago.
back, and here comes the closer, Chris Sale.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
For the Red Sox.
And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Late swing, foul to the left. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Sale ready. That's down and in. Strike 3, got him swinging. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Rafael Devers. 0 for 3 in this one. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
Number 55 swings through it for strike one. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Grounder might be two. Galaney to second, on to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
So they're down to their final out. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. And the batter will be the shortstop. Number 15. Trying to deliver as the hero. High chopper to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.